Office of Price Stabilization presents Stars for Defense with Frank Duvall and his orchestra, yours truly, Vern Smith, and starring Dinah Shore. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Vern Smith, your host for Stars for Defense, a transcribed program in the interest of the fight against inflation, presented by this station as a public service. With it, we bring you this message. The speed with which we are producing for defense is increasing day by day, and with it, we are facing increasing inflationary pressures. Join your government's fight against this home front enemy. Help hold prices down by shopping carefully, buying wisely, and paying no more than ceiling prices. Now, here's our lovely star. You've seen her in motion pictures and on your television screen, and she's long been your favorite on radio and records. She opens the program with, "It's a Most Unusual Day." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dinah Shore.
It's a most unusual day. Feel like throwing my worries away. As an old native-born Californian would say, it's a most unusual day. There's a most unusual sky, not a sign of a cloud passing by. And if I want to sing, throw my heart in the ring, it's a most unusual day. There are people meeting people. There is sunshine everywhere. There are people greeting people and a feeling of spring in the air. It's a most unusual time. I keep feeling my temperature climb. If my heart won't behave in the usual way, well, there's only one thing to say. It's a most unusual day. There's a most unusual sky, not a sign of a cloud passing by. And if I want to sing, throw my heart in the ring, it's a most unusual day. There are people meeting people. There is sunshine everywhere. There are people greeting people and a feeling of spring in the air. It's a most unusual time. I keep feeling my temperature climb. If my heart won't behave in the usual way, well, there's only one thing to say. It's a most unusual day. Real moody, Frank. Real mountain moody. That's it, just like the purple haze that curtains the Blue Ridge Mountains at twilight. Now, friends, the story that goes along with this wistful ballad of the hills. There was a girl, there was a boy. If they had met, they might have found a world of joy. But she lived on the morning side of the mountain, and he lived on the twilight side of the hill. They never met, they never kissed, and they will never know what happiness they missed. For she lived on the morning side of the mountain, and he lived on the twilight side of the hill. For love's a rose that never grows without the kiss of the morning dew. And every Jack must have a Jill to know the thrill of a dream that comes true. And you and I are just like they. For all we know, our love is just a kiss away. But you are on the morning side on the twilight side of the hill. You are far away from me.
And now, here's Dinah Shore with a message which will interest every one of you. Dinah, you can take over from here.
I think every one of us can thank our lucky stars that America is our home. And friends, we should do all we can to help keep this country strong so that for all time it will be a symbol of freedom and opportunity for all the world. That's why, among other things, we should do all we can to help the price stabilization program. The program that's carrying on the fight against our number one enemy here at home, inflation. Unless it's kept in check, inflation can destroy the value of our dollars and undermine our entire economy. Congress was aware of this danger, and in the Defense Production Act made a special provision for price stabilization. It was obvious to them, as it must be to you, that rapidly increasing defense production would require many materials which are ordinarily used for certain types of civilian goods, things that go into our everyday pattern of living. Yet defense industries would be paying more and more money in wages so that there'd actually be more money in people's hands but fewer things to buy with it. If it weren't for price stabilization and other anti-inflation measures, the result would be skyrocketing prices. But we've got to do our part, too, you and I. We must shop carefully, buy wisely, and pay no more than ceiling prices. Say to yourself, I want to do my part to help fight inflation, and then follow through on that resolution. The result will be a stronger America with freedom and security for our loved ones.
Dinah, we all agree with you, I'm sure. And now, friends, here's Frank Duvall and his orchestra in a special Duvall arrangement of España Cañe. Dinah Shore now brings us Jerome Kern's beautiful Yesterdays.
Yesterdays, days I knew as happy, sweet sequester days. Olden days, golden days, days of mad was mine. Joyous, free, and flaming life, forsooth, was mine. Sad am I, glad am I, for today I'm dreaming of
Final selection, Dinah sings the popular I Get Ideas.
When we're dancing and you're dangerously near me, I get ideas, I get ideas. I want to hold you so much closer than I dare to. I want to scold you 'cause I care more than I care to. And when you touch me and there's fire in every finger, I get ideas, I get ideas. And after we have kissed goodnight and still you linger, I kind of think you get ideas too. Your eyes are always saying the things you're never saying. I only hope they're saying that you could love me too. For that's the whole idea, it's true. The lovely idea that I've fallen in love with you. I get ideas. I want to hold you so much closer than I dare to. I want to scold you 'cause I care more than I care to. And when you touch me and there's fire in every finger, I get ideas, I get ideas. And after we have kissed goodnight and still you linger, I kind of think you get ideas too.
For the past quarter hour, you've been listening to the transcribed feature Stars for Defense, presented by this station for the Office of Price Stabilization as a public service. Our star today was Dinah Shore, to whom we say thanks for a great show. And thanks to Frank Duvall for some fine music. There'll be another star on hand next week at the same time, so be sure and tune in, won't you? Meanwhile, this is Vern Smith saying thanks for listening and reminding you that every American should join in the fight against inflation. Uncontrolled, it could destroy the value of your dollar and threaten your savings. Do your part to defeat this home front enemy. Shop carefully, buy wisely, and pay no more than ceiling prices.